This billionaire is about to die. Although he has the world's most elite security team, he's up against me, a legendary sniper. I previously assassinated a president from 3,815 meters away. And now I'm about to break the world record again by sniping my target UDC from 4,347 meters away on the open sea. If I can successfully eliminate him, I'll earn a $50 million bounty. I ordered the captain to stop the boat in the middle of the ocean, then ended his life with a dagger. I strapped on a heavy vest, set up the stabilizer and mount, placed bullets within easy reach at my waist, and mounted the sniper rifle on the stabilizer. This was originally a camera stabilizer, but I've modified it to stabilize firearms. The rifle's scope is connected to a planetary camera. Next, I assembled the shock-absorbing arm and connected it to the stabilizer. Then I picked up this Steadicam sniper rifle and loaded a bullet. The planetary camera's feed appeared on the monitor below. The distance reading showed 4,347 meters. A color-changing horizontal axis at the bottom indicated the focus stability. I had to wait for it to turn green before I could shoot. At a distance of 4 kilometers, the bullet would take about 8 seconds to reach its target. This meant I had to predict the target's next position and fire into the future to complete the assassination. At that moment, UDC appeared with his bodyguards and was about to go swimming, but the crosshairs weren't fully stabilized yet. Suddenly, a civilian speedboat passed behind me, creating waves. I had to wait for the boat to regain stability. Meanwhile, the security team noticed that my boat hadn't moved and immediately dispatched patrol jet skis to investigate. At that moment, I'd already aimed at UDC in the water. I just needed to wait for stability before firing. Soon I heard the sound of jet skis approaching. Although they were moving in an S pattern, it was useless against me. Now I only had 2 bullets left and had to complete the assassination quickly. But then the radar sounded again. It was a patrol drone. Fortunately, I had prepared a jammer in advance and sent the drone crashing into the sea, but this completely exposed my position.
Jet ski down. Gunman on Bogdan's boat. Sniper rifle. Code red! Code red!
While the security team panicked, I remained exceptionally calm. The security chief ordered the bodyguards to push UDC underwater to avoid my sniper fire. UDC still didn't know what was happening and was somewhat bewildered. Just as I aimed at UDC, the bodyguard pushed him underwater. But this was exactly what I wanted. UDC struggled desperately underwater because he couldn't tell whether the bodyguard was trying to save him or kill him. I began counting down because without oxygen support underwater, they couldn't hold their breath for long. UDC became increasingly terrified underwater and began struggling fiercely to break free from the bodyguard's control. Unexpectedly, my shot hit the bodyguard in the head instead. UDC was terrified and panic-stricken. Now I had only 1 bullet left. Success or failure depended on this single shot. The security chief on shore shouted for UDC to dive underwater, but it was too late. My scope had already locked onto him. Although he dove underwater, my high-magnification camera could still see his silhouette. UDC underwater was filled with deep fear, not knowing which way to swim. Based on the water's movement, I predicted where he would emerge and decisively pulled the trigger. There you are. After the bullet flew through the air for about 8 seconds, it delivered a headshot to UDC. Mission accomplished. Not far behind me, multiple enemy boats were in hot pursuit, but they could no longer stop my escape.